Good morning. This is going to be a two-part video. On the page you were just on, the little rectangle that said more information, if you'll tap that, it'll take you to another page, and on that page there'll be another video, and it'll be the second part to this video. All right. There's a lot of actions out there. You know, there's no magic to any of them. There's only good designs and bad designs. And the best design by far is the Remington Model 700 action. You know, the number one complaint about this action is uneven engagement from the lugs. Okay, can this be fixed? Well, not really. What I have to do is remove the barrel, square up the inside, which means removing a little bit of material, and then squaring up the lugs on the bolt, which means removing a little bit more material. What will happen is your primary extraction will start to suffer. Also, there's nothing I can do about truing the raceway. If I ream that out, it'll be too big for the factory bolt. What I recommend is one of my trued actions. I'll be able to offer them for $750. What I do is I ream the raceway, square everything up, and then I use a PT&G oversized bolt. I'll fit that and square up the lugs. I don't have to worry about primary and extraction because I won't have the bolt handle attached yet. Okay, something you can choose on the PT&G is what kind of firing pin system you want. You can stay with the factory Remington firing pin system. There's nothing wrong with it, but there is a better one, the bench rest 062 firing pin. It's just a better design all the way around. Also, you get to choose what kind of extractor you want. And what I recommend is the Mini M16 extractor. It's not necessarily any better than the Remington factory. What it is, it's more user serviceable. Say years from now you want to replace the extractor or the spring or what have you, and you want to do all this yourself. It'll just be a little bit easier for you if you use the Mini M16 extractor. All right, is there anything Remington could do to improve their actions? Yes, they could stop hacking out so much material out of the top out of the ejection port that would really stiffen up the action. You know, something I recommend is using a full-length rail. Well, if you do that, you know you can't get rounds in it anyway. You really need to go magazine fed. So having extra material on there wouldn't hurt you a bit in the world. And also they could leave it full round in the bag. There really is no advantage to cutting it down. This is called the bridge right here. To cutting this down, the weight savings are minimal. You know, if you think about it, Remington would save really a lot of money if they would just simply wouldn't cut on it as much as they do. You know, machine wear, tool wear, and just time in general. All right, if you're thinking about an action like this, like I just described, there is one made. It's called the Rebel Hybrid, and it's made by Defiance Machine. You know, no matter how good my actions are, and I'll tell you, I think I do a really good job on the actions, they're never going to be as stiff as the Rebel Hybrid. All right, like I say, the next video, we're going to go into what the real problem is with the Remington rifle. And I'll tell you what, not just the Remington, but just off-the-shelf rifles in general. All right, something I really don't understand about hunters, I never will get this. They really like stainless steel. They say it's all weather and all this, you know, they can be out in the woods. And, you know, the way they describe it, they're going all Jeremiah Johnson. They're out there for 4 months in the woods bear hunting, you know, and if their rifle goes down, all they got left is a knife to bear hunt with. Well, that's just plain silly. It just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Well, what the average hunter does, they leave the house or some kind of cabin, and they go out and to go hunting, and they're going to be sitting in a blind. A lot of times it's going to be an enclosed blind with a roof. They're not getting wet or anything like that, and certainly their rifle isn't. So it just doesn't make any sense to me to have a shiny rifle for a hunting rifle. What I recommend is just plain old chromoly for your receiver and your barrel. You know, even if you get a stainless steel rifle, more likely than not, the bolt is going to be chromoly. So it kind of just doesn't make any sense. You're going stainless on everything but the bolt. All right, there's a coating method called manganese parkerizing. That's the only coating system that I know of that actually holds oil. And something else too about the manganese parkerizing, it's a really dark, near black matte finish. And to me, this is exactly what you want for a hunting rifle. You know, I just don't understand the stainless steel. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you would check out my the second part to this one. We're going to get into some barrels. Thanks for watching.